So what was the and I have to say, I actually never ever got a chance to see the video itself. What was how did it come about, and how did you put it together? Like, what was the the genesis of?
So I'm working. Okay, so I'm done studying with Gilbert. It was funny too because I'll go just ahead of it. I remember I met some guys when I went back to LA after this video came out, and there were some guys that I went to MI with, and they're like, I bumped into them on Sunset, and they're like, Rick. I'm like, yeah. He goes, guitar. I'm like, yeah. I go, dude, I remember you at school. I mean, I don't give a shit about the guitar world. We were in class together. He goes, yo, I'm just letting you know, Gilbert wants to sue you. I'm like, Gilbert wants to sue me. Then when I met Paul at NAMM, Paul's like, I didn't say that. I didn't want to sue you. He goes, bullshit. He goes, a lick's a lick, dude. He goes, I stole it from Demiola. It's like, I'm like, I took some Gilbert ideas, and I even said, this is from Paul, blah, 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 even on the freaking video. No big deal. But anyway.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. Where were we? Where were we going?
Yeah, so the genesis of putting this together and
yeah, I was in my cousin's pizza restaurant, and I'm working for his pizza company, and I'm doing dishes. I'm doing dishes, and I'm like, well, I don't want to do dishes for the rest of my life, and I don't want to friggin' deliver pizza, and I want to get the hell out of this. And what the hell am I going to do? I should just try and put together an instructional video. I got all these ideas and stuff, and I learned stuff from Gilbert and blah blah blah. Went to GIT, and I think I was putting a lot of that. I think that went out maybe right around the same time or even earlier. I know like Hot Licks came out a little later. And I'm like, I was like ahead of it a little, and so I don't know. Maybe that's why I got flack from some of the guys at GIT. They're like, you're taking Paul's licks. He wants to sue you. I'm like, oh my god, dude. It's like, it's just whatever. But yeah, I had my cousin that owned the restaurant, and he's like, I got an investor. Let's for an ad in that magazine.
Yeah.
That's 10 grand for the page.
Wow. 10 grand for the page.
Yeah.
And that's then.
Yes. So now multiple magazines at once in the month. And I'm like, it's just so. And, after a while, the money that was outgoing was not coming back in for the amount of what the video cost and what the cost of the print cost was.
Right.
So it wasn't equaling as a business venture. And then, and it sold, wherever it went to countries all over the world thing. And then after a while, if it shipped out of the US and then they had to go through customs, like say it went in Spain or went to Italy, they put them through X-ray machines.
Yep.
So the X-ray machine was frying the VHS tape.
Yep.
Just think about it. You're getting an X-ray, like at a doctor or whatever. The X-ray machine was wiping out the video. So they got audio when they got it in the mail. They could hear the whole video and hear what I'm doing, but they can't see anything. It was all gone. So I was running into that. And some of them got them, and they were like writing me going, yeah, killer, blah, 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 love it. When's the next one? But there was a lot of problems with that X-ray machine through customs. And I told my cousin, I go, I don't know if we can keep doing this, dude. This is not good. I don't feel good about this. We might need to end this, because they didn't have CD-ROMs. They didn't have, digital downloads. It was VHS or nothing, or a cassette tape. I mean, and then you don't got it, got visual anyway, right, with cassette. So it was right at a turning point of where, okay, we just said, and then him wanting to fork out more money and try and get around figuring out, the business structure of, well, we don't want to keep paying for ads, and then we're dealing with X-ray machines through customs, that we're trying to sell to the other countries around the world. It was just, so it was like right in that point of where technology was not caught up. It was like, I don't know. So
have you ever thought about like doing like a reissue?
Yeah.
Now that you can do it digitally?
I know. I thought about it, and I play way better now. So